Thursday night baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Astros and the Colorado Rockies. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out.
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Colorado Rockies. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road? Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waiting on it is Tapia, and that's the first out of the inning.
In the second spot tonight.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Here comes the first pitch. Alvarez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 2-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Tapia is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
The 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit hard to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now another 1-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Raimel Tapia, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Bregman gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right over the middle, knee high.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. Here's George Springer. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Center fielder, number 4. George
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. Nothing in 2. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. On his way to second is Springer. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. Now I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackmon. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball, too.
Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Robinson Chirinos.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Brendan Rodgers. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Rodgers.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready with another 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Too low, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Lifted the other way to left center. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
23, Michael Brantley.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of that through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. Tapia comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Coming to the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Blackman is there, 2 down. The relay, and he is in there. Ready for another chance. Alvarez 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, 2 things for me come out of that base hit right there. One, he gets the 2-out RBI, drives in the run, and it gives him a lead early. And anytime you get that lead early, it just relaxes the pitcher and allows your guy to pitch his game a little bit better.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Striding in, Ryan McMahon, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So stepping in, Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. That was a great.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Trying to pick things up where he left off. George Springer. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
George Springer.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. Look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. McMahon scoops it up onto first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they lead it 1-0. Standing in, David Dahl back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Raimel Tapia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. McCullers is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe benching him. Maybe that changes the conversation.
Stepping in now, Brendan Rodgers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Digging in to try it again. Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. McMahon fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here's Michael Brantley. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Swing and a liner. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Ground. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Alvarez, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Another 0-2 coming. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready once again, Max Muncy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the belt, the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Waved that and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at Arenado. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. On the ground to the left side. Diaz brings it in. A quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 24.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ball 1.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting
at the plate, Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Carlos Estevez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. To short, hit hard. Rogers takes it in. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Ripped down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Raimel Tapia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. In the air now, out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center. And ready once again, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Nolan
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hard liner toward short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
The right fielder, number 19.
Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. On the ground softly towards second. Barehanded at his knees. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 strikes.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hector Rondon takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Takes a knee-high fastball. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ryan McMahon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Bautista with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. At the plate, Clint Frazier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Clint Frazier.
Grounded softly to the right. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner. Mike Dunn has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Chopped foul wide of first. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Tapia racing back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Max Muncy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that. Yonder Alonso will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 17. Yonder
Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36. Will Harris.
In there, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here's a high pop-up. Bregman calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Center fielder number 7.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. Now to the plate, George Springer. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Rounded weakly to the left. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman number 2.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, way in front of a great slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Roberto Ozuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that misses 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just a bit low, ball 3. Payoff pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here comes the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side, there is Altuve on to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter number 3, shortstop.
Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Astros wrap up their